We are inside the Layton Hills Mall right now, and we made it over to SeaQuest. That video was released last year during the summer, and if you remember that video, kudos to you. And also, if you remember that video, you know that the worst part of going to SeaQuest was seeing all of the birds. We're still at the entrance, and I'm already scared. They got a parrot in here, and I hate birds. This is the first I've seen this, but more birds! No! I've had ornithophobia for a long time, and it's not really just seeing the ugly faces of the birds themselves that scares me. It was mostly when they fly in the sky really close to me. Now, I've moved in to live with my dad since May, and I'm starting to live more of a country life, studying animals because of the many that we have in our neighborhood. My next door neighbors have chickens that I've been getting along with pretty well, which has helped with my ornithophobia. I've also had the courage to even pet some chickens. Ever since then, I've been working more and more on facing my fear. Just yesterday, I decided to really put my courage to the test and go to SeaQuest once again to do things I never thought that I would do. I went in with my dad and my sister, and we saw a bird show where they had some birds that say funny things and make cool noises. At the end of the show, we had the chance to have one of the birds sit on our arm. Under the tense nervousness I had, I went in line and had the bird rest on my arm. My arm was shaking quite a bit, and I somewhat faked my smile in the camera. Well, when it was over, I felt a lot better now that I just held a bird on my arm. Doing some other things like feeding the iguanas and stingrays and getting a fish manicure, I put my courage even more to the test and decided to go in and feed the parakeets. Oh my god! Oh my god! This one has sharp claws. You know what? This is my favorite part of this place now. No fighting. You guys are so sweet. I feel some at my shoes. I feel some of them nibbling on my shoes.
Yep. Sure enough.
Hi, buddy. Then, immediately after that, we went in to feed the lorikeets. Honestly, I would have to say that I enjoyed the parakeets a lot more, and the reason is, well, first off, they're smaller and they don't chirp as loud, and I guess I've been finding out that it's normal to flinch when a bird just suddenly either flies towards you or flies away from you. But that thrill of having the parakeets on you, I don't know, it felt somewhat satisfying to me. And you can tell I was actually having a little bit of fun throughout the videos that you just saw. And the lorikeets, there isn't as many, and they chirp really loud, so I can't really hear anybody talking around me. This was definitely a different experience for me. As I stayed in more and more with the birds, I actually felt better being around the birds, and I wanted to be more friendly with them, and the instructors were really nice on helping me to feel better about being around the birds. And now, being with the birds and feeding them is actually my most favorite part of SeaQuest. To think with someone with autism like me, you would think that there's no way I'm going to even try and conquer that fear. But I've conquered fears before. I had the fear of dogs when I was really young, and my biggest fear used to be shots and injections and blood draws, that kind of stuff, needles. But I've conquered that fear, and now I love shots. And ornithophobia I haven't had nearly as long, but now I want to love and appreciate birds more. So I just want to say thank you so much to everyone at SeaQuest for helping me so much in conquering that fear. And boy, I want to take down that last SeaQuest video so bad, because like oh man, I made myself look so bad in that video. But I'll keep that video up for your viewing pleasure for the rest of you guys. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave your comments below on how proud you are of me, or not. You don't have to. But yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in another upload.